Hi gang, how's everybody? Welcome to the video. I'm gonna make this a super quick one because I actually have to kind of bolt here in just a minute. But I ran across some information that I thought you might be interested in. Gail Martin, who is a prolific author and a very good friend of mine and just a wonderful person. Gail does a series of videos called the Thrifty Author, hashtag Thrifty Author. And I was fortunate enough to get to sit in on Gail's supernatural, I don't know, it's not really a podcast that she does, but it's basically a conversation about supernatural, and she invites writers who tend to write stuff that would be kind of compatible with supernatural. So I was very honored to get to do that last week, and it was a lot of fun. Basically it's like a Facebook post that she does to a Facebook group. That's the word I was looking for, Facebook group. So anyways, Gail, I came across these videos that Gail does for the Thrifty Author. She posted one today, I believe. And I wanted to share some of the information in it with you. I'm going to put the link to it in the description of the video. I also wanted to let you guys know that, where am I? Where am I? Is this it? Maybe this is it. That's close. Log in with Facebook. No Zoom. I won't log in with Facebook, and you can't make me. The Bibliosanctum, which is a really great site. They do wonderful reviews and previews of upcoming books that are coming out or books that have just come out. They've been very kind to me and my books in the past. And since I have Ghost Dance Judgement coming out very soon, I got to do a guest post today with them. So you guys can definitely check that out. It's bibliosanctum.com, and I'll put their link also in the description of the video. So I wanted to touch on that for a second. What Gail was talking about today is things you can do as a writer during the beer bug happiness. Basically, you're at home, you're stuck at home. A lot of authors go out to conventions, they sell their books at conventions, they network at conventions, and conventions are pretty much shut down except for virtual conventions, and it's not quite the same thing. You can't sit at your table all day with your books out in front of you and sell them and meet people and chat up your books and just get to know people, build a network, build acquaintances and friendships, which sucks a lot, especially having books coming out right now that would normally be going through those kind of channels. If you're interested in getting The Queen's Road, the hardcover, paperback, or the ebook, you can reach out to folks like Barnes & Noble and other bookstores and basically request that they order them for you. They should be able to. If there is a problem with that, leave me a comment and I can maybe provide you with some additional information that will help you with that. So you don't have to just order through Amazon or something like that. But again, in these challenging times, it's a little hard to get out and get face-to-face with people. So some of the suggestions Gail had, and I wrote this stuff down because I thought it was really fascinating and very helpful. So if you're a writer right now and you feel like things are kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern, some of the things you can do that she suggests is update your social media. I am very bad about this. My website is so freaking out of date, and I need to, at one point it had up like conventions and stuff that I had gone to like 2 years ago, literally. So that one hits close to home. Update your social media. And also she suggests, and something that I've been doing, is expand out into other platforms of social media. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. If you're not on Facebook, maybe you should consider Facebook. There's also like Minds and, oh gosh, what's the other one? Parler. And there's a bunch of them. There's tons of them. And you can basically build a social platform for yourself. So you can share information about what's going on with your books, share information with people about what you're working on, what's coming out next, and build relationships. I love my Facebook family. They are so good to me. They really are. They're great people, and a lot of them have become friends. And they're always very supportive, and it's really nice because a lot of times they're very supportive exactly when I need support. So I would highly recommend it to you as a writer. And you can share through these different social platforms, like what I'm doing right now on like YouTube and Patreon. You can kind of share your journey with them, and in a way, you know, by sharing it, it becomes partly their journey too. They can be with you when things are going good. They can be with you when things suck, and that's not a bad thing at all. So update your social media and expand your social media. She also talked about taking this time right now to look at things like promotional services and raw data. You know, you can get information off of like Amazon about, you know, where your book is at, or, you know, basically where, you know, where your sales are looking like. So it's a ton of data, and you can get it from a bunch of different places. You can take that information and decide if you want to, say, buy some advertising. And online advertising can be pretty cheap. I'm really not in a place where I have a budget for it myself, to be honest. I wish I did, especially with these last couple books. I wish I could have, you know, maybe advertised a little bit more. But the point is, you can take that time to reassess your business and see maybe what's working for you and what's not, and then you can make some decisions about, you know, maybe if you want to spend some money on advertising to try to direct people to your book. It's a big internet, and it's easy to get lost in there. So a little advertising won't hurt if you can spin it, if you can do it. Some folks can't, but you can still look at your stuff and say, maybe, okay, maybe I need to try to target this kind of social media and target it this way to get more people who might be interested in what I'm selling, what my books are about. You can be present daily, which I think this is a great point she brings out, which is you can post videos of your pets. You can share a recipe if you're trying something new while you're trapped in your house for however many hundreds of days it's been. And you can just kind of share what's going on in your life with people who read your books or who might be interested in reading your books. And, you know, that's a human connection. And right now, as Gail points out, that's something we're really desperate for, is we're all kind of cooped up. And this medium, while I'm very thankful we have it, is not quite the same as like meeting someone at a convention or meeting someone at like a book conference or something like that, or just meeting someone at the grocery store or the mall. And this is another way that maybe you can help build yourself some people online who care about what's going on with your work, care about your personal life and how your family's doing. And that's never a bad thing. It's good from a business standpoint. It's also just good from a people standpoint. Let's see. Watch parties. She's talking about you can sponsor watch parties on like YouTube and Facebook and some other places. I think this is Discord, maybe Zoom, not Zoom. What is it? Oh gosh, Discord and the Twitch. You can do watch parties on Twitch, I'm pretty sure. And that's another way that you can, you know, kind of build a connection with people, and they get to know you not just as a name on a book, but also as a person. And it's fun. And again, it's a fun way to build a community, build a racial relationship, which is a good thing for you as a business person, as a writer, and it's also a good thing for you as just a human being. Writers, at least in my experience, and I'm speaking for myself here, writers a lot of times are not the most social creatures in the world. They, you know, spend a lot of time working alone, and they can kind of be kind of hermity. I know I can be. So this is another kind of a fun way to do it. So you know, like you say, hey, there's this cool movie, and I'm gonna, I'm gonna stream it, and people can jump on board and watch it with me and make comments the whole time. You can MST3K the whole thing, like find a really bad movie or something. Speaking of movies, just before I got on here, The Godfather was on. Oh my God, it really. I hope you know how much I love you guys, because it took a lot to turn The Godfather off. It really did. That's one of those movies, and I'm sure everyone has movies like that, where if you're flipping through the channels and you go, oh, it's a Godfather, you just stop and you start watching it wherever it's at. If it's 10 minutes left in it, if it's like an hour in, whatever, I love that movie. I love that movie. Anyways, so yeah, you can sponsor watch parties and things like that. And then she also says now is a really great time for things like contests, readings. You can do contests to try to give away like ebook copies of your novel. Maybe you can share a reading on your work in progress, and so you can get some excitement for that, get a little buzz going on that. So those are all things that Gail mentioned, and they're all designed to build a community that's around what you do. Build a fan base, if you want to be kind of crass about it. But basically, you want to build a group of people who are interested in your work, interested in you, and you want to be interested in them. And I've met some really amazing people that I really am proud to say read my books. I'm honored that they take the time out of their life to do that. And they're great people, and they're a lot of fun to talk to. So that's pretty much the long and the short of it. I was trying to get it short. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Click on the little bell for notifications so you'll know when a new video comes out. Check out my Patreon page if you would like to support that. If you see anything on there that interests you, we're going to be starting the Patreon stuff up. All the tiers are kind of going live as of August the 1st, so that'll be cool too. And I'd love to have you join on board. Again, I know money's tight, and if people can't do that, you got me here, you got me on Facebook, you got me on Twitter, email, my website, which I am in the middle of getting ready. I'm getting ready to do this huge upgrade on the website, and I'm very excited about that. I just got to get all the pieces together and then get a little bit of time. And I am totally believing I'm going to have a grandbaby by the end of this week. I think grandbaby is nigh with a capital N. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. And please send good thoughts my daughter's way, prayers if you are of that mindset. She is doing good. She's excited, but she's my little girl. I worry about her. So please send her good thoughts and good prayers and all of that positive energy, good juju, whatever you want to call it. And I will see you guys on the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.